guys, as promised, today I'm going to share with you how to do chicken pot pie in the slow cooker. Now this is the healthy version of chicken pot pie in the slow cooker because I'm not using cream of mushroom soup or cream of chicken soup. However, if that's what you have, you can easily do this recipe using the cream soups. You also don't have to do it that way, and I'm going to show you a different way today, but substitute it if that's what you got, because it's always cheaper and healthier if you're not eating out anyway. And as we always say over here on the Encouraging Homeschool Mom, you do you and you do what works for you. So I'm going to just show you guys what I have to work with to do this. And here you go, Miss Amelia. There's, you will hold the little puppy. Amelia will hold the, no little stuffed puppies required. So I've got some chicken broth. I have some frozen veggies. I have a couple cans of peeled potatoes. I have my chicken breast. I have flour and butter for where we're going to do our own sauce. I have some milk. We're going to get some salt and pepper and other spices out too.
Can I help you, Mommy?
Yes, you're going to help me. Hold on, sweetie. Also, I have some other vegetables that were in the freezer. I'm sorry, I have some other vegetables that were in the refrigerator that I need to get rid of, and chicken pot pie is a great place to put extra veggies, and I love to just shove extra veggies in any recipes that I can possibly get them in. So I have some cauliflower, I have a few peppers and some mushrooms, and this is a 4-pack of zucchini that is still in the refrigerator. So I'm just gonna shred this up and shove it in the pot pie too. But if all you have is mixed vegetables, either canned or frozen, you can do this recipe. Look over on the encouraginghomeschoolmom.com blog also, and I'll have different variations of this recipe. I'm just vlogging this and showing you what I have to work with today. So for our cream of chicken type sauce, what I'm gonna do is get a stick of butter melting in a pan. I'm gonna add in my flour, and then I'm gonna add in my chicken stock. From there, things get really easy because it's a matter of pouring everything into the slow cooker, and at the very end, in about 3 hours, we'll top it with biscuit. So this is just getting our stick of butter in here with my one hand and holding the camera with the other. So we're just gonna let this melt for a moment. Stir it around a little bit. Also, at this point, I'm going to shake in. See if I can get it open with my hand here. I'm gonna shake in onion powder. You will, Amelia. You're gonna help me with the veggie part, okay? Can you take the camping lantern and play camp out under the table? Please? Now we're gonna shake in our garlic powder.
Where's it? Where is it?
And I'm also going to go ahead and sprinkle in some paprika. And you know this is Jamerrill cooking, so I'm just sprinkling it in. And I'm going to keep stirring the butter. Stirring. Amelia's talking to her puppy. I'm also going to put in a cup of flour at this point and start stirring that with the butter. And now I'm going to mix in 4 cups of chicken broth. And now I've added my 4 cups of chicken broth, and I just have to stand here and whisk my butter and chicken broth and spices and 1 cup of flour for around 3 to 5 minutes. Here we go, still whisking. Okay, here's a quick little check-in, still whisking. I did add salt and pepper to it a moment ago also. And Amelia's opening up our zucchini, huh? Yay! Amelia's gonna wash the zucchini for me, huh? Here, take all 4, sweetie. Take all 4. Oh, boy. Take them over. Good girl. You can do it. Good job. Okay, and then you can put them in the drainer and wash them. Yeah. Meanwhile, Mama's still whisking this sauce here.
Can I do the zucchini?
And you're washing the zucchini. Good job. Turn the water on. Good job. And then give them a rinse. Woo! Are you rinsing those zucchinis, Amelia? Show me how you rinse them.
With some like that.
Like that. Good job.
They're so pretty.
Oh, they are so pretty. Nice little zucchinis, huh?
Yeah, the big ones.
They are.
They have to be cut.
Yep. Who cuts them?
Mommy.
Mommy's got to cut them, huh?
Yeah.
But you can rinse them and then eat them. What I have now is I have 2 packs of boneless, skinless chicken breasts from Aldi. I'm going to rinse these and I'm going to get these cooking in the slow cooker. Hold on 1 minute. Liam just found a toad. I will show you. Hey, honey, also that stove is hot, so don't put the toad near there. Other excitement. So we're going to get these in the slow cooker. If you don't have 4 pounds of chicken, you can certainly do this with 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast or chicken thighs or whatever chicken you have. Yes, you can. 1 moment. And you can make it work for you. Here's the toad. Oh, whoa. How cool is that? Spray my slow cooker here with some, what is this? I've got some olive oil spray. I'm going to dump in my 2 packs of chicken. I'm going to pour in my chicken stock mixture. And you can see it turned out to be a nice consistency. I'm just going to take my spoon and scrape it. So here's what it looks like with the mixture in. I'm going to pour in my steamed vegetables. Of course, they're not steamed, they're just frozen, pouring those in. And now I'm going to chop up a little further these potatoes for in here. So now I have the chopped potatoes in there. I'm just going to give everything a little spin here. And really, you could stop here with this recipe. I could put my lid on and be done. And what I do is this cooks for about 3 hours on high. At the very end, I'm going to do just some instant biscuits in the oven. And then at the very end, I'll top it with the biscuits. We don't want to let the biscuits sit too long. That's right before I serve. But I'm also going to use up, as I already showed you, some of those extra veggies I had in my fridge because it's always good to use those up. Okay, friends, so this is what it looks like now that I've jammed it up with extra veggies. I ended up fitting 2 zucchinis in here, about 1/3 of a cauliflower, 4 mushrooms, and about 5 or 6 of these very small little peppers that I had floating around in the refrigerator. And so I'm just going to stir it up. All these vegetables are going to reduce down, and you're really not going to see them that much by the time it's all said and done. So just going to stir it up here. So here's what it looks like at the moment. I'm going to put the lid back on it. It is on high. It's going to set for about 3 hours. At the end, we'll take this lid off, break up the chicken, which will be really easy. I'm going to do those quick oven biscuits and get them on top and serve it for dinner. I had mentioned in my vlog the other day whenever I shared our Aldi haul that I was hoping to be able to do homemade wheat biscuits for on top of this chicken pot pie, but I bought my emergency canned biscuits just in case, and I'm glad I did because today is a very full homeschooling day. I have little boys playing outside catching frogs, as you just saw. They need to come on in and do reading lessons. And tonight we're going roller skating with a bunch of friends, which means we gotta hustle through our day so we can leave in time to do that because we skate for about 2.5 and 3 hours and then we get home and it's way past bedtime. So on roller skating nights, we gotta get things moving quicker. Okay guys, it's coming on to busy dinner time really quick and I almost forgot that I was filming this. So what I've done is it's been about 3 hours and it was time to shred my chicken. It was getting a little difficult to do in the slow cooker, so I just pulled the chicken breast out, put them on a plate, and I'm just shredding them with this hot flaming spoon right now. I'll show you what I'm doing. See, lots of chicken, and I'm just breaking it up. Sometimes my chicken will just shred easily in the slow cooker, and sometimes it's just easier to pull it out. So I'm just showing you how this looks. And also, here's how the rest of the vegetables and chicken pot pie mix looks. Okay, so I just dumped the chicken breast back in and I'm stirring it back up. So I'm just gonna put the lid back on the slow cooker while we get our biscuits done in a few minutes. And Liam's being my biscuit helper. We're gonna get these quick shortcut biscuits on the pan. Good job, Liam. One at a time. Put one on there at a time. Good. Good job. Good job. Good job. I think we're going to need another pan. We'll let Gaby do the next pan. Okay, so we're going to put these biscuits in real quick, and Liam, you shut it.
Now I'm going to watch.
Yeah, let's see. Turn on the light. And Liam, you're the biscuit watcher.
Huh?
Okay guys, now here is the real quick rocket science to make this chicken pot pie in the slow cooker is I'm going to just take the lid off. I have hot fresh biscuits out of the can today, yes, and I'm just going to put them on top of this chicken pot pie and then we're going to serve it up for dinner. So here's the biscuits, there's the chicken pot pie, and I'm just going to start. That'll give us the chicken pot pie effect. I'm going to layer them on top. It's gonna be so good. There we go. And voila. Now, of course, I have extra biscuits, so as we get additional helpings, we can split biscuits, give someone half a biscuit on top of their second or third scoop, or however it all works out, and we'll have some biscuits left over for leftovers too. So, again, here is how it looks in the slow cooker. So friends, here is what our dinner table looks like. We have our chicken pot pie in a slow cooker, and what this is going to do is just going to scoop it, very hot, and then we'll get some extra chicken pot pie in there, and that'll probably be a bowl for one of my older boys because it's a little fuller. And there we go, chicken pot pie in a slow cooker, and you put your biscuits on at the end.